My name is Officer Brian Burns. Been in Lexington Police Department for 5 years now. I got started right out of a factory. I've been working at factories since I was actually when I was in high school. Summer times I would work in factories, and then after I graduated, I did a little bit of college. Then it wasn't for me. Jumped into working this blue collar work because that's what I seen my parents doing. So I just followed that suit. Then I got one of my best friends who is a detective. He's a sergeant now down in Salisbury PD. He just told me, like, man, look, just give it a try. You don't need a college degree. It'll actually help you with college. They might pay for that depending on where you go and all of that. So I just took a shot in the dark. Lexington just intrigued me, just being born and raised here, grew up here. So they sponsored me to go to BLET, got in BLET, and here I am. One of the inspirations come to mind is Corey Hope. He was my neighbor. Pretty much grew up with him, and he went off to play college football at Virginia Tech. He's pretty much a godson around here. Everybody loves him. And when he went away to play football, he came back. And that's what just inspired me to do anything, just anything that's to help the city. And when being a police officer kind of fell in my lap, I said, that's a different avenue, because maybe I can't do it the way he did it because he has different connections. Maybe I can do it this way. And that's what kind of sparked me to, when I was just driving around talking to my wife, who was my fiance at the time, just talking to her, it's like, maybe I can do something different. And it just fell into my lap. Had to sacrifice a lot. Going through BLET, she was pregnant with my second son, so that was tough. Going through that, working 10 hours a day, getting off, going to BLET for 4 hours a day. But the sacrifice was well worth it, being able just to come back and do little things, and come back to my old high school, my alma mater, helping them and mentoring kids and speaking to them about just the growth and process you can make by being in this city. You can move away and do stuff, but you always come back and help people grow and help yourself grow. Main focus right now as a school resource officer is just the protection of the student, the staff, and the building itself. And I tell kids every day when I make my introduction to them when school starts, I tell them that that's my main focus, that's my main goal. I'm not here to just enforce the law. That's part of my job, but to get y'all home at the end of the day after 3:30 and this campus is clear and every kid went home with all their arms and legs and limbs to their parents and everything, or whomever they live with, that's my goal at the end of the day. You can ask any trainee that I spoke with when they come here to do a little SRO time during their FTO phase. I always tell them it's gonna be tough, but you gotta trust the process. Here at Lexington Police Department, we have great officers, we have a good FTO program, we have officers with experience that will help you get through it, that will guide you in the right direction to make you become a better police officer, or a good police officer overall. If you trust the process, if you believe in yourself and have confidence, you can get through it. You can't think too much. Your training will see you through it. You've been trained well in BLET, our FTO program will train you well. If you see through it and focus, you'll be just fine, and you'll be able to have a long career. The first interaction I had with a police officer here in Lexington, I spent a lot of time at my Aunt Frances' house on Meredith Avenue, and it was a little basketball court across the street from her house, and we called it the Logos because the rims only reached like 6 feet tall, but all the younger kids played there, and we'll play basketball. And police officer, it was him and a partner, they drove by. To this day, I was probably 7 years old, so I don't remember their names, but they picked us up. They played basketball with us actually for a little bit. They picked us up, took us around the street to a corner store, got us water, gave it a raid, drove us back, dropped us off. And to that day, I remember that. And I was like, if I ever become a police officer, that's what I want to do. I want to help people more to be looked at as a person that's going to mess up people's lives. I don't want anybody to look up and think that police officers are here to hurt their lives. We're here to better your life and help you. If you trust us, that's what we're going to do for you.